So in December, my coffee catering business did 35K in a month. To humble myself a little bit, it was revenue, not profit. I have no idea how much the profit is. My mind is all over the place, still tired from that crazy month. But I decided that I'm going to be uploading a video to YouTube every day, and it's kind of late at night, so I just decided to make a quick little video. What to tell my younger self in order to do all of this again quicker. Here we go. So I started my business journey. You could probably, I think a fair place to start is where I think a lot of my programming came from, where a lot of my beliefs came from. A huge turning point in my life was when I started becoming a teenager. That's, I guess, the age boys start to somehow become men. They want girls. Of course, my journey started with girls. I was shy. I wasn't the best looking. I was overweight. I still am, but I've done well for myself. I'm overweight, but I've gotten really good shape and bad shape again. I know this is just another thing that I'm gonna conquer, but that's gonna be for the future. But I wanted girls, and hold on, I know this is kind of not directly related to very actionable steps, but just bear with me for a second. I wanted girls. I wasn't attractive to girls. I liked a girl. She didn't like me back. I watched videos online on how to get her. Little by little, I got fed more content on how to get girls, how to improve myself as a man, how to become more attractive, how to be more confident. Little by little, I was presented with manly, red pill, alpha male type figures. I was programmed. I was influenced by them. I got their opinions. I went through a lot of that. And I don't know. I guess the way that I am, I somehow eventually managed to somehow form my own opinions and look at things with more nuance. A huge part of me that I haven't seen anyone else go through is through kind of a philosophy phase. It's not crazy huge philosophy, it's just a lack of belief in free will. I wrestled with genuinely believing if I could do something, like choosing to go to the gym or choosing to eat vegetables instead of junk food. I sort of observed myself not being able to, despite my conscious brain wanting to so bad that I doubted it, but it was too painful to bear and to consider accepting, let alone accepting the possibility that free will wasn't real. And what do I define free will? I define free will as the ability to choose otherwise, the capacity, the ability to choose otherwise. So if you're in an ice cream shop, you get the choice between vanilla and chocolate ice cream. My argument is you have choices, but you're only able and capable of making one choice, because the accumulation of every little thing that's happened in your life, your genetics, your circumstances, has butterfly effect, has made a huge chain of cause and effect that leads you to choose chocolate or vanilla, whatever it is in that precise moment. Somehow I got to this conclusion, and honestly, I should have accepted it sooner. I should have been okay with it. I should have realized that I can hold on, this is gonna sound a little bit weird, because what I'm about to say is something, I'm about to say that you can accept something that people usually shame others, and that is, you can make mental gymnastics in order to have a secure ego and a secure, stable identity. And so you can have many contradicting beliefs simultaneously. What does that mean? I am a Christian and I don't believe in free will. That sounds like something that shouldn't happen, right? I've made mental gymnastics to have looser definitions of things like being a Christian, like being God, to the point where I can call myself a Christian and I can not believe in free will. I've even researched the Bible a little bit. And God talks about agency, about making choices, about doing this and telling you not to do things. But that still doesn't interfere or mean my definition of free will is something that he says or the Bible says is right. And basically that's what I'm doing. It make mental gymnastics the thing I would do to get rich faster. And I'm not rich. This month I haven't made nearly as much money. I'm embarrassed to say it. But be loose with your beliefs, with your identity, and choose what serves you best. Maybe this... most people won't like me or follow me because I'm going to change my mind. I've changed my mind all my life. And with this, I feel like I should take a more conservative approach and say, if God is real, then there's probably some type of objective truth out there, and it shouldn't be so whimsical, magical. Does that make sense? So there's probably a balance. Another thing I've learned real quick before I end this video is that there's a balance. Don't be so incredibly loose with your belief, but also don't be so incredibly stuck up and stubborn. The balance isn't always in the middle. It's leaning towards one. I think you should be loose because this even aligns, because when you're loose, you find yourself finding more truths in the world. For example, right now I was about to give an example again with the Bible. Because I've accepted these contradictions, I've kind of been able to humble myself a little bit in accepting that me as a human, I don't know anything. So if your brain sort of steps out of human consciousness, not consciousness, it steps out of the agreed upon rules for what logic is, anything is possible. It means 2 + 2 can equal fish. It means 84 is baby giraffe. I know it sounds so crazy, but I don't know, maybe this will reach someone. I don't believe in free will, so all this video is part of someone's programming, part of someone's causal chain of events. God bless you. If you believe in love, then you already believe in God, but who am I to know?